As I tell you all about this room, I want you to look around and see if you can find out what's missing. There's something that every kitchen has that this one does not. I'm not talking about microwaves and trash compactors and that kind of thing. Okay, Bessie had gone to Stanford University. That campus has a Spanish-style architecture. She fell in love with that style. So much so that she wanted her vacation home to look just like a 19th or even 18th century Spanish hacienda. But that calls for exquisitely detailed work. And when you start putting in modern furnishings, it can kind of destroy the effect. So when they put in a modern rock gas stove, they house it in this fireplace type arrangement to try to detract from it somewhat. He went so far as to put the refrigerator inside of a wooden cabinet so they could hide it to not use. Now the upper music room is built for acoustics. That's why the ceiling is shaped like it is. Now as you can tell, it's not that rough cut wood you've seen throughout the rest of the house. It's all carefully hand-carved redwood. Now you take that ceiling and you couple it with the shape of the windows, the doors, and the stained glass, and it kind of gives you that church look this room has. And that was done on purpose, as the Johnsons held church services here every Sunday. And the staff was required to attend. If they didn't, they were fired the next day. So first and foremost, this was the music room. After wanting to acquire a real good theater organ, he stumbled across a brand new prototype from the Welty Company. So he went back east to the manufacturer in 1928. Sounds, noises, and notes needed to do so. And it's hooked up to over 1,100 organ pipes right behind that wall, ranging in size from that other pencil to over 9 feet tall, 11 inches in diameter, with metal and wood. There's even little percussion instruments back there. Now let's say the guests didn't know how to play. Of course they didn't. So again, they had a roll player. That's in that cabinet right side of the stage. Built in like a couple hundred rolls put inside of it. Now I'm going to turn it on. The organ will play a short little song, give you an idea what it sounded like. When it does, baffles up there will open up. Feel free to go up on stage. You can look through the holes and see all those pipes. And you can play that baby grand piano from here. And just to wrap up the tour for you, pounds past, Albert realized he was worth about $25 million and had nobody to leave it to. So in 1946, he created the Gospel Foundation of California, and he made them the inheritors of his entire estate. When he passed on in 1948, they took over and ran the estate for the next 22 years. They would rent out some of these rooms for people to stay in, and occasionally give tours, like you've done today. Now, of course, Scotty was still around, and he'd be able to entertain the guests with his tall tales like always. He wanted to be buried overlooking his beloved castle. And when he died in 1954, he is buried in that hill behind us where that large cross is. Now, by 1970, the Gospel Foundation realized it could no longer maintain this place for the profit care it needed. And since it was surrounded by a deaf-dying national monument, they approached the National Park Service and offered it for sale. And they named the price of $850,000. It did not include the furnishings, but those ended up being donated. And that's quite a contrast to the expense put out in the 20s to build this, which was about $2 million. So we're the third owners of the estate, and we're continually doing research, preservation, and maintenance to keep this the way it was when Scotty and the Johnsons were here, and to give you the full history. So that concludes the tour. Now my only question for you is, do you think Scotty had gold on it?
Yeah.
Now it was a gold mine. Yeah. Any questions?
Did he get an inheritance at all?
Who, Scotty? Yeah. No, I think Albert was smart enough not to do that.
First hit to the grave?
Oh God, my phone.
It's waiting for us to get
Oh no, there's two. We're gonna have this on film.
You're all just screaming.
No, it's going.
Oh, listen.
Oh,
There's that bill.
like that's the bell.
The lens cover on. I'm wasting my battery thinking, well, how come it's not? How come there's nothing there? That's the swimming pool.
Yes.
Is the bee around?
No.
The big black. Woo! Woo! Is it on me? Where's the bee? Oh, that's a good view of the house.
Going.
Come on.
It's going by somewhere.
Let's go. Amber.
Amber. What's chasing us, Amber?
I don't know.
What's been causing us to scream? What is it? What's it look like?
It's big and it's black. It has beady eyes and it looks like
Where is it?
It's gone.
Come on,
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
No.
That's not it. Dusty, roll over. Okay, Dusty, come. Dusty, come. Dusty. Come here, Dust. Dusty. Dusty, sit. Dusty. Dusty, sit. Dusty, sit. Lay down. Lay down. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over. Good dog. Now sit. Shake. Good dog. Good dog. You're a good dog. Yeah. Good dog. Good dog. Okay, that's all. Dusty, sit. Dusty won't do it anymore. Dusty, come.
Good girl, Dusty. Or good boy, Dusty. And good girl, Cassie.
Sit, Cassie. Sit, Cassie.
Cassie, do something?
Sit, sit, sit. Sit, Cassie. Yeah. Now roll over. Roll over, Cassie. Roll over.
She doesn't want to.
Yeah, you guys are good dogs. Good dog, Dusty. Good dog, Cassie. Sing a song, Cassie. Sing a song.
Huh?
Hi, Rawl.
Hi.
We're looking terrible today. Don't mind my wonderful hairdo, but that's how life goes. This is our home
Yes.
here at 331 South Moline. As you can see, we have many roses this time of the year. This is March 29th, Mom's 63rd birthday, 1986.
Very good.
We've just come back from Death Valley.
Uh-huh.
And now everyone's getting ready to go on their little merry ways home so that they can have Easter in the Bay Area.
And we want to thank you for a lovely time.
Well, you're welcome.
You were such good hostesses, both of you. Now, I'm going to take kind of a panoramic view of your house so that we can remember in case you ladies should move or something. Have you been planting a lot of rose bushes or something?
No, we've just been taking care of them. The roses were here. We planted ice plant and bamboo, heavenly bamboo.
Everything you see that's dying is what we have planted.
I see.
Behind you, we've built part of a fence, and we put in little roses and junipers and ice plant. And
Uh-huh.
we're continuing the fence up this area next to the driveway.
Uh-huh. Well, very good.
So,
So, anything else you want to say?
no, I don't really like to talk in this thing.
Why not? I think you do very well. Okay.
Because my eyes look like they're going zing, zing, zing.
No, they don't.
They don't look right when I look on TV.
I don't think they look funny.
I do.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Hi, Rich.
Oh, yeah.
Missed you.
Thank-
Come down soon.
Okay. Thank you, Donna and Kristi.
You're welcome.